and not all women want to swallow, and the big reason being the taste, my brother. It doesn't taste so good. You know what I mean? Like, duh. The taste is Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jane Lawrence and I come with a lot of juice. On today's episode, I will be showing you ways that you could make your semen, your juice, taste a lot more better. Okay? Now, to some of you, you really don't know that you taste so bad. Maybe because no girl has ever had to tell you that you taste bad. But look, one of the reasons girls don't swallow is because we don't like the way it tastes. And if you can make it a lot better by the things that you put inside, then maybe, just maybe, we might just enjoy tasting you, okay? So nevertheless, if this is the sort of video that you would like to see, if you want to learn how to taste better, better hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Like this video so that the algorithm knows that, oh, I'm dishing out something really juicy, okay? Be right back. As you do that, don't go nowhere. How to make your semen taste better. Call it given head or BJ, but on this episode, on the show today, I would be calling it throating. Now, throatings are fantastic. You don't need a study to tell you that. Plus, they get taken to another level, a whole new level entirely when you reach the grand finale and she swallows. If she swallows, baby, you better wife her, all right? That's if you've not wifed her already. If she's your wife, then you have to gift her something, because not all women are into it. Not all women give head. Not all women want to give head. And the big reason being the taste, my brother. It doesn't taste so good. You know what I mean? Like, duh. The taste is, it doesn't taste so good, basically. But then again, what if I told you that there is a way that you can make it taste better? There is a way that you could improve the taste so that it lightens, or she lightens up to the idea of swallowing the juice that you give to her. This is good news I'm bringing to you. Of course, there is a way to make it taste better. And a lot of it comes down to what you're putting in your mouth, all right? But first, you need to know what the semen is actually made up of. Now, you need to understand that the semen is 1% sperm, with the rest of it being made up of vitamins, minerals, chlorine, calcium, what else again? Nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, zinc, sodium, what else again? It seems as if there are over like 200 separate proteins inside the semen. Now, when I tell you that the semen is quite rich in protein, it is rich right there. No jokes. No jokes. So contrary to popular beliefs, semen isn't just made up of sperm. 80% of it is water. In fact, sperm themselves make up less than 1% of your semen, which is fantastic. All right, fantastic. We already know what the baseline is for a good, tasting semen, and that is water. Do you get what I mean? Now, of course, it wouldn't take a blind man to understand that anything that we ingest, whether it be food, drink, tobacco, anything at all, whatever you take in has a propensity to affect the taste and the smell of our body fluid and our secretion as well. And this is not exclusive to the male, even the female as well. Whatever you take in has a way of affecting your secretion, your body fluid. So you have to be particular about the things that you take in. And this includes your sweat, your saliva, your semen, your juice as well as a woman. That's why if you take too much of garlic, all right, your sweat starts to smell or reek of garlic. That's how potent, that's how powerful the things you put in your body affect your waste products. All right, it affects the waste that you produce. So you have to be careful, or you have to really take into cognizance the things that you put in your body. Now it all comes down to the pH level too. You ought to know by now that the sperm is alkaline, meaning it typically has a pH higher than 7. All right, and there is a good reason for this. It's because the juicy part is naturally acidic in nature. So the pH of your sperm helps protect itself in that environment, thus ensuring, reproductive success. Or else the sperm would never get a chance of survival. It would just die on arrival because of the acidity of the juicy part. Plus, saying that the sperm is alkaline, that means that semen is naturally bitter tasting on its own, and thus the reason why women don't like it in their mouth, because it's bitter tasting. So what does semen taste like? Now, depending on your natural body makeup, right, and what you put into that body, semen can range from tasting like salt water to bleach. However, the tricky thing, and this is another thing that you don't need to study to tell you, is that it is impossible to know what your semen actually tastes like without, just tasting it. You might think that you taste all right simply because no girl has ever told you taste differently. All right, but just because she hasn't straight up said it to you that you taste horrible doesn't really mean that you don't. Of course, you could go on and ask your woman how you taste, but in order to save you the embarrassment, I don't think any girl is going to admit to it that you taste bad or you taste bitter. All right, imagine how crazy she would go if you told her that you don't like how she tastes. She may never be comfortable ever again to let you taste her. That's how the human mind works. So even if you think that you aren't a guy that tastes terribly, it's best to err on the side of caution and try to eat and drink the right things to make it an amazing experience for her and not a gag-worthy experience, all right? Now, what makes the semen taste bad? So here are some things that make, you taste bad or taste bitter. Number 1, smoking. Smoking makes your semen taste like stale cigarette. Number 2, dairy, all right? Of course, I love dairy. Everyone loves dairy. It is good for your gut, but it makes your semen taste terrible. Drugs and alcohol, it's a given fact that those two things will really make you taste yucky. Meat also makes you taste extra salty. You consuming food with high sulfur actually intensifies the taste in a bad way. For example, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, they're all high in sulfur, all right? And it makes your semen taste bad. And also caffeine as well is not also good. I know that having some or a little is all right, but too much will result in bitter taste. Semen already has a slightly salty taste going on, and caffeine is notorious for giving that bitter taste. So add salty and bitter to it, it's quite disastrous. So you see how that doesn't really work. Then to those of you who like asparagus. Asparagus is sort of a nutritious and delicious vegetable that can be eaten every day, and it's packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It's basically very good. It's great to include it in a fiber-rich diet to keep your digestive system really healthy. However, eating asparagus or sparrow grass can also have some side effects because of its high fiber content. Asparagus can cause, flatulence, you farting all the time, stomach cramps, and gastric upset in some people. Asparagus or sparrow grass contains, asparagusic acid that may break down, to sulfurous compounds, and this would lead to you having like funny smell to your urine. So just look at how it affects your urine. Now translate that to your semen. It will be terrible. So avoid strong flavored veggies like onions or garlic if you really want to taste good. To those of you who like to eat fast food, you would have to cut down on it, because oftentimes fast food contains chemicals that can make your semen taste bitter. So eat very little of fast food and make your own meals at home. And trust me, if you indulge in one or more of these things that I've listed out to you, I believe that all hope is not lost, because a general rule of thumb is that if it's good for your health, it's probably going to make your semen taste better too, all right? And also remember that scent and taste are heavily related. So if it's sweet on your tongue, it will even be sweeter for your juice, okay? Hallelujah to that. So what makes your juice or what makes your semen taste better? We've heard about pineapples time and time again, but this is usually the case for women, where they say, oh, if you take lots of pineapples, you would taste better. You would taste better down there. That also applies to the man, because we're all secreting, bodily fluids, and whatever a female can take in to taste better, a man can also take in to taste better. Pineapple will make you taste better. Since pineapple is pretty acidic, eating a lot of it or drinking a lot of pineapple juice can help cut down on that bitter taste of your semen. And that's true for other acidic fruits like lemon, cranberries as well, and 100% pure cranberries will help balance the pH level in your semen, making it for a better tasting juice for your woman. And then you need to learn how to sweeten it up by taking a lot of wheatgrass, cinnamon, lemon, peppermint, and parsley. All of these things sweeten the taste of your semen. Naturally, sugary fruits like pineapple, like I said earlier, kiwi fruits, blueberries, and plums, all will improve the taste. Celery is also good because it's high in vitamin C, which will help flush out the salty flavor. Cranberries, they actually help balance the pH level in your semen, thereby making it for a better tasting juice. Water, remember your semen is made up of mostly water, so if you aren't having enough of it, like 8 to 10 glasses a day, your semen will not taste good. So the smart way to look at it is that the taste of your semen is a good indicator of your overall health. So you downing booze, smoking weed, and drinking too much of coffee is bad for your health, and naturally it will have an impact on how your semen tastes. So next time when you hit the grocery store, perhaps spend a little less time in the meat and dairy aisles and move more into the fruit section, the veggie section, and she will definitely notice the difference and invariably thank you for it. All right, until next time that I come your way with something really juicy, I hope you do use these things to better improve the taste of your semen that you produce, so that she would invariably try to swallow and make you proud of yourself. Okay, until next time, do have a swell time. My name is Jane Lawrence and I love you. Mwah.